Hey, howdy. So, as I said in the Tukey video, I didn't spend that time outside of, while I was up in the mountains, doing nothing. I may as well go ahead and, bold these. I compiled a list thanks to this great thing called Moby Games, which is just essentially an encyclopedia of a bunch of I don't know the best word for it. It's just a bunch of games of various types. I think it's a focus on shareware and ye old games. And this list is 103 entries long. Now, I'm not going to be playing all of these because after a certain point, we get to the EA exclusive games. And by that, I mean the ones filled with microtransactions and bloat and junk, as you'd expect from these kind of games. My hard cutoff, I think, is going to be Hidden Agenda, which is the last game on this list that I can actually play. Now, whether or not I can find that game is going to be a different story, but I will try my best with all of these. But right as we go all the way up to the top, there are two games way at the start that I haven't even completed yet. And I played the Flash versions, but not the actual versions. So today I'm going to play both of them. So just a moment. God, I swear I did this beforehand. There we go. Jiminy Christmas, that's loud. Go. But this is not the first version of Bejeweled, but I think this is the first downloadable version of Bejeweled. Because the original, I believe, was only on the browser. The sounds are definitely more palatable than they were. And, for instance, if I pause, that's the classic pause sound. Ooh. And there are no special gems in this one at all. But I know full well what I'm committing myself to here. I'm going to play through every single one of these, and play through them well. Because earlier, I was playing through them kind of just to check to see if I could. I was checking to see if they worked, I was checking to see everything was up to code, I could show off hey, you remember this old game? But now that I know that they work, I'm going to be playing them, hopefully to completion, each of them. Now, granted, there's a lot of them that I can't really play to completion, like this one in particular. I mean, come on, it's Bejeweled. After a certain amount of time... Oh, that's cool, actually. It didn't do that before. Today is high score. Very weird. Excuse me. This is that classic speed mode. The music is going harder than I was expecting. Why is the music going so hard? This is it's a PC shareware game from 2000, was it? Why is the music so good? Now granted, this is an updated version of Bejeweled. I notice in the... don't believe you guys can see it because I have the window, the like actual window cropped out. But it says Bejeweled Deluxe 1.87. So I wonder if there were changes, I have to expect there were changes made between then and now. Maybe just like to make sure that it would continue running on modern hardware. Because that's something that scares me more than anything, is that we get to the point where there's a game that will just refuse to run on modern hardware. Because, ironically enough, it's not really an issue with the oldest shareware stuff, but when we get to the stuff that dabbles in stuff like 3D hardware acceleration, it might become a problem. Like, I know for games like Peggle and Chuzzle, you gotta pull some shenanigans sometimes to get them to work properly. And again, this game is actually quite good. I'm loving the music. Oh, weird. I guess it works like Noah's Ark, where... What's the way to describe it? It would be kind of unfair if you could lose due to running out of moves, since it's timed. There we go. This is going much smoother. Shoot. I'm slowly losing ground. And every time I click hint, it makes the thing go down faster. Uh-oh. This might be the end. I'm curious what happens if you lose, actually. Oh no, wait, I lost a bunch of points by clicking hint over and over. Oh well. But give me a moment. Now that we've seen all two things that this game has to offer. I think that's it. Play more great games. Where does this even... Oh, it just sends you to the... Oh, that's so weird. It just sends you to the PopCap EA page. I imagine back then it would have had a lot more stuff on it, huh? Or a lot more stuff that's relevant for us. But let's escape from this game. And let's move on to another game from around the same time period that I'm amazed that I managed to find this one in working order. It's Alchemy, version 1.6. Published by Real Arcade, which I'm willing to bet money is now defunct.
Welcome to Alchemy.
It's the same dude as the Seven Seas. A grand... I'm sorry? A grand alchemical emperor. Holy shit. This is another one of those where the Flash version was unbelievably scuffed, comparatively. Like, this game isn't perfect, but it used to be so much worse. Like, the other version was, like, impressively bad. I just need to finish this, and then I'll be done with the level. It seems quite a bit easier. I don't know how to describe it.
Level complete.
Ah, interesting. And now I get to place where I start. Let me try... This might come back to bite me, but let me try starting in the corner. Oh, bad idea. Ooh. I feel like a sorting algorithm. Yeah, this feels a lot easier. Weirdly enough, I think it's the speed. It's a weird thing to help relieve the difficulty in a game like this, but being able to work faster definitely helps. The stress is off for a lot more. Interesting. So it's able to detect when you're out of moves, huh? Damn, let's go.
Level complete.
Prestidigitator. Alright, I'll do one more level of this. And either I die or something else happens. I imagine this is one of those games like, what am I thinking of? It's the 4-color map thing again. That, I don't know if there's a way to make it so that you always win, but I think there's a way to make it so that you never lose, which, in theory, means that you will always win, given time. Granted, some solutions would take a ludicrously long amount of time and backtracking, but there's not enough symbols to really make a lot of situations where you would pull a unlucky tile 3 times in a row. It's possible, of course, but not likely. Where are you? It seems hard to lose this game in general. And again, not impossible, and that was stupid. Like, even if you don't see it, there's probably a move for every piece. 90% of the time.
Game over.
I'm a hedge wizard. I'm Roger the Shrubber. Roger the Sure. Alright, I won't do much more of this, but I am curious what time trial is. Ah, I see, so the lava will slowly rise.
Game over.
Yeah, there's no way that counted. I'm a bungler. Well, a bungler I shall be. What are the different difficulties, I wonder? What is hard mode? Oh, it's more symbols. Okay. And it also no longer shows you if you can't use a piece. This seems like it would be extremely difficult.
Game over.
Rank cursed. Just off of that, that seems like it would be so much harder. But yeah, I guess that's all I got for now. Next time, hang on, let me consult the spreadsheet. Let me hop back over, because these are now completed. I've played both of these. Next up on the list are Big Money, Insaniquarium, and Hyper Shark. Oh, this is going to be kind of awkward. Because I do want to do full videos for Insaniquarium and Hyper Shark. Both of those are top-tier PopCap games. I think next up I'll do Big Money and Zuma, let's say. Those two seem like they blend together pretty well. But I guess I'll see you then.